Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you about the newest fragrance from Shiseido. This is Shiseido Ginza Night. So I believe it's the fourth fragrance in the line, and this is the fifth Ginza fragrance. Why fifth? Because the first one came out back in 1960s, so it's kind of it's irrelevant to the line of today. I happen to have one fragrance which was the first one from this modern line. This is this one, so it's the first one that came out, and it happened to be the one that I love the most because I have tried the other two, and they were fine, but they were not like buying material for me. So I'm gonna be telling you about the one that I have here, which is made like that, but I'm gonna make sure to include the picture of the fragrance. So this is it, and I have to just draw your attention to the um, quantity of the liquid in the sample. Usually when I test out the fragrance, one sample is enough for me. The sample, like standard size sample, so 1.5 ml till 2 ml, it's fine for me, it's enough. But here we have 0.6 milliliters of fragrance, or it's 0.002 fluid ounces. So it's like, it's such a teeny tiny amount, and I believe it is the same type of the sample that Narciso Rodriguez uses, so they probably make it the same factory. So it's just such a small, such a little amount of liquid. So this is actually my second sample, and I do have a couple more. So let's start with the notes of the fragrance. So the fragrance has blackcurrant, mandarin orange, jasmine, gardenia, lily, cedar, and vanilla. I happen to like this fragrance a lot. Now I'm gonna explain myself. I'm gonna add a little bit of this fragrance on me. So I have to say that I am a huge lover of fragrances with white flowers. I love white flowers. I love white flowers that are indolic. I love white flowers that are not indolic. For me, they kind of, well, it's not the same, but I like both of those types of white flowers in the same way. This one happened to be a non-indolic white flower fragrance. And this decision to not include this indolic part of the white flower that is essential to the white flower. If you go out and you sniff a white flower, you're gonna smell this kind of almost unpleasant part of the smell that is pleasant, this pleasant smell of white flower, plus this kind of it almost smells like a poop. So it's this is how the indolic thing smell. So this is the part that actually attract the impollination anyway. So they didn't include this part. So for me, this is a very portable, this is a very beautiful, very creamy white flower fragrance. I love it. I love it to bits, and this is my second favorite in the line. Now, I think that for the majority of people, it's gonna be a nighttime, a daytime fragrance because it's potent. Even though it's not indolic, it's very heavy on white flower, but and this in and this it kind of gives this fragrance the smell of that would not be appropriate for the daytime, in my opinion. For me, I do wear it in the daytime as well, but if you're a person that kind of sticks to the rules, like lighter fragrances during the daytime and heavier fragrances during the nighttime, so it's gonna be your classic going out nighttime daytime fragrance. This is a beautiful fragrance. I have to say that this is not a unique fragrance by no means. This is not a fragrance that you would say, oh my gosh, I have never smelled anything like that. And usually I don't do this kind of thing, but if you go on a Fragrantica website, under the notes of the fragrance, you will usually find a couple of fragrances that other people vote and say that, well, it reminds me of that fragrance, this or that. So I have paid attention this time, and so people voted that this fragrance is kind of similar to L'Interdit, the classic one. It's kind of similar to Paradox by Prada, kind of similar to this Angel Elixir Angel. So, and I tend to agree. This is your standard, beautifully made white flower, by no means unique. And if you have fragrances like Prada Paradox, if you have a Libre Eau de Toilette, not Eau de Parfum or the intense version, because they have quite a heavy note of lavender. This one doesn't have any lavender, but if we are talking about Eau de Toilette, then this fragrance is going to be similar. If you have fragrances like My Way, so you definitely have this scent profile. If you're a person that loves white flowers, then this is gonna be a fragrance that you might want to add to your collection. In my opinion, this is a very well made, very nice white flower that is really, really nice addition to any collection, especially if you are a white flower lover. And if you are not a white flower wearer and lover, but you would like to enter this world of white flowers, this one is a good example because it's non-indolic, so it's easier to wear. It's quite potent, but if you just gonna diminish the amount of sprays that you make, instead of making 6, 7, 9, you make 1 or 2. It's gonna take you through the day, from the beginning of the day, from the morning till the evening, no problem. So the intensity of this fragrance, one spray of this fragrance is quite intense, I have to tell you. But if you just gonna balance, if you just not gonna make 10 sprays at a time, then it's gonna be fine for you, even for the daytime, even for I don't know, office time appropriate. So longevity of this fragrance is good. This is a good fragrance in terms of longevity. This is a brilliant fragrance in terms of sillage. So it projects. This fragrance, it stays on your skin, it projects like crazy. Mind you, when I'm testing a fragrance, I usually make only one spray, and one spray would last me about 3 to 4 hours, which I think is fantastic. But if I would go out, and I did go out wearing this fragrance, I would make approximately 8, 9 sprays. And oh my gosh, the projection is brilliant. It's very nice, very potent, very prominent fragrance, and I actually got compliments yesterday for this fragrance. So yeah, for me this is an approved fragrance, very, very nice addition to the whole line. And it's not unique, but not all fragrances have to be unique, but nonetheless, in this plethora of white flower fragrances, I do think that is a very, very nice addition. So I hope that you liked my review. I hope that you'll find it useful. Please let me know if you have already tried this fragrance. Please let me know if you consider buying this fragrance, and if you like in general the whole line of these Ginza fragrances. I wish you a beautiful, wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye!